How does that affect your average everyday American?
Well, I guess that's the problem. It doesn't. You know, your average everyday American is going to get up, he's going to go to work, and he's not going to worry about it. But what's going to happen is that our Constitution is slowly getting whittled away. Well, actually, not that slowly, is it? It's going pretty fast. And at the moment, it may affect only people in Guantanamo, but we're setting a legal precedence, because once we go into the Constitution and take these things away, there's no way to put it back. Right.
A lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice. A lot of people died for this. This is supposedly why we have a memorial. The idea that no one is above the law and everyone is equal under the law. We all guarantee protections, certain inalienable rights given to us by God to all men, not just Americans. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We can't abandon this now. And we're kind of taking the short view of this, where we're saying, oh, well, it's because it's a Republican in the office and you're a Democrat, right? Democrats just want to take power away from the Republicans. But that's not the case. What is an issue of is taking power away from the executive branch, away from we the people. Because Congress has two responsibilities. One is to write laws. They're lawmakers. If the president doesn't have to follow the law, they're not really lawmakers anymore. They're just making suggestions. The other one is congressional oversight. The president is going to execute these laws. Congress, who wrote the laws, is going to tell him if he's doing that right. If the president doesn't have to answer to Congress, if he can claim executive privilege, if he can tell his people to disobey a contempt of Congress order, then what oversight do they have? So once those two powers have been lost, all of the power of the people is handed over to the executive branch. Well, you know, that might work fine for you now. What happens with the next president? Let's say you're a Republican and Barack Obama's in office, and he wants to start giving away money to everybody, and he's going to be turning some shady deals. Are you going to have any congressional oversight? Will you be able to ask his people anything? Can he use the Justice Department to throw your people in jail, tap your phones, see what kind of dirty dealings you're up to? It's not so easy when the shoe's on the other foot. And for the Democrats saying, oh, well, you know, Barack Obama isn't going to be like that. Well, fine. Maybe Barack Obama isn't going to be like that. But he's only going to not be like that for 8 years. Then who's going to be president? I don't know. I don't want to give him that power. That's like leaving a gun in a bassinet. Yeah, it probably won't go off. But you don't want the baby chewing on the barrel. It's just a bad idea. Don't do that. And I can't believe we have to have this conversation and make it all political. This is not about politics. It's not about red or blue states. It's not about Democrat or Republican. This is about our constitutional rights and what kind of government we're going to live in.